So this guy just investigated if the earth is flat. Okay? He went to a flat earther to see what their logic was for flat earth theory. Okay? This gonna be good. I used to be a biology teacher. I am excited.
I've come to conclude that the
All right, here we go.
Earth is a sphere. Yeah, I'll walk home on the flat Earth.
There's a mountain of evidence.
Yeah, let's hear it.
If you don't see it, you're blind.
Flat Earthers.
The universe is not expanding. There's no Big Bang.
I'm in the center of the universe. We want proof.
You're talking about the Earth.
These are Americans. Yeah. We're just as embarrassed as you guys are. 100%.
I said this.
Flat.
I'm
Thousands of
saying the
scientists
same
have
thing.
looked into it. You think they're all wrong?
Most
Yes. Because billions of other scientists have also looked into it and found the opposite theory. Yes.
would be quick to call them idiotic conspiracy theorists. What if they simply knew something we don't?
Look at this fucking shit.
What if we live here? What if this is where we live? Right there. Everything that you know is a lie.
You just haven't looked into it, that's all.
I flew to Connecticut to meet up with a man named
Okay, unironically, I did the same thing with a creationist. There was a doctor that I used to know really well, and I used to be a medical scribe, and he was a creationist, and he like wrote books and shit on it. And so like he went through this whole fucking thing with me and like lectured me on it and like fucking went through all the fucking logic and shit. Yeah, evolution is real, but like basically the same thing. I should have taped it.
Flat Earth Dave, who took me into his attic to convert me into a flat earther. How long have you been a flat earther?
Around 2014, I was doing a podcast about conspiracy theories, and people started sending me flat Earth stuff, and I was like, "Oh, that's ridiculous." I have an open mind, but not to that. And then finally, another researcher who I respect very much said, "Dave, you got to look at this." And she sent me a couple videos, and I started watching them with the idea just to disprove it.
Okay.
The flat Earth is stupid, right? We all know.
So you were a round earther.
We were all globe Earth.
Got it.
You were a round earther. Or a glober. Oh, okay, that's what we're calling him now.
All of us, because we've been indoctrinated since before.
Bro, I recently had a coworker. I work as a chemistry technician, by the way. So all STEM kids, okay. Tell me that the Big Bang Theory is fake and other planets are fake. The moon. Oh my God, wait, what is it? The moon landing was fake, and according to the Bible, space is actually just water. Jesus Christ. Shit.
Or preschool.
To first understand the flat Earth, I would have to throw away the idea of a globe and relearn an entirely new model for how the planet works.
The world ocean, think of it as a giant lake with all of the continents.
Okay.
I am so curious how they're going to explain planes flying around the world.
As islands.
I can roll with this now.
The shoreline of our world is Antarctica. The foundation of Antarctica is higher than any other continent. So people go, why can't you fall off the edge of the flat Earth? Because if you're on a lake, right, and you sail to the edge of
That's not how water works. Water doesn't just settle like this, okay? Antarctica isn't this. He said that the water level, like the sea level of Antarctica, is higher than everything else, okay? Which would imply that the Earth is sitting on some sort of bowl, okay? That the Earth is sitting on some sort of bowl like this, right? And so Antarctica is the edge of the bowl, right? That the sea level of Antarctica is actually higher than the sea level of, in America, right? That's wild. That's wild, because when you put glass into it's just level. Although, technically, because of hydrogen bonding and cohesion, the top of the water does form a meniscus. That is real. That is true. And that is science.
the lake. Can you fall off the lake? No, you step up onto the land. We're not allowed to go beyond 60 degrees south. That pink line, the Antarctic Treaty doesn't allow anyone to independently explore.
That treaty exists so that people would stop being stupid and die in Antarctica. Stop being fucking stupid and dying in Antarctica.
beyond that. Now you can pink line. The Antarctic Treaty doesn't allow anyone to independently explore beyond that. Now you can spend $10, $20, $50,000 to go to Antarctica for a couple of days. They'll take you to the little peninsula off the tip
Jimmy Donaldson's globe propaganda. Fuck me. Where does he find this shit?
of Santiago off of South America. Now that peninsula is bigger than many countries, and they'll show you some ice and some penguins, but no one's independently allowed to explore beyond it. What's beyond?
Do you know why? What's beyond that? More ice and more penguins. Okay, big dog.
Beyond it? I don't know. Early 1900s, they were talking about more land beyond Antarctica. What about this?
Whoa.
This makes sense. What if we lived?
This? What about this? It's like some fucking shit he drew in MS Paint. Bro. What is going on right now?
Here. What if this is where we lived? Right there. These are other ponds with their own suns.
Did we live in a tiny pond that is Earth as we know it, trapped by the Antarctic walls and NASA soldiers? Maybe.
You're shitting me right now, bro. The NASA?
So you legitimately think if I take some time and the viewers take time to look into all the information you provided,
100%.
we will come to the same conclusion?
1,000%. I offer 3 Bitcoins.
Yeah, don't send any hate or harassment. Yeah, okay.
For 1 globe proof.
He offered 3 Bitcoins for proof that the Earth was a globe? That's the freest fucking money we ever made, right?
Because all the fight you're going to come up with, what about gravity? What about,
You know? What about gravity? What about gravity? Hold on. Well, let's back up. Let's discuss that for a moment.
Satellites? What about eclipses?
That's another good point. Yeah, that's another.
What about seasons? What about
Seasons? Yeah, it's another. Yep.
sunsets? And all of that's answered.
Dave was prepared to destroy my top 10 list of
gravity, the horizon, space, the atmosphere, satellite images, other planets, airplanes, and an impossible cover-up. How do you explain airplanes to me, Dave? Explain it to
reasons
me.
why the Earth is round, starting with...
What is that?
Bro, this guy is a professional troller. Look at his fucking face. Look at his fucking... He is so serious. That motherfucker just dropped the phone on his couch and asked, what the fuck just happened? That guy... he is so serious, dude. Oh my god. I can't hold a straight face. There ain't no way.
But just talking about gravity, so supposedly at the very, very perfect center, there's a molecule that says, I am the center. Everything comes to me.
And it's because it has higher mass or it's heavier?
I don't know, man. Right? And
There it is. There it is. Because when you're just making shit up, I don't know, man. I have often found that because God is an excellent excuse, you can get away with just about anything. Honestly, the Crusades killed like millions of people. But hold on, what's this?
There's
So,
just talking about gravity, so supposedly at the very, very perfect center, there's a molecule.
So at the perfect center of our Earth, because remember, to flat earthers, we are the center of the world. Okay, we're the center of the universe. Okay, the Earth is the center of the universe. Okay, America. And there is one perfect molecule that everything is drawn to at the center of the universe. Okay, now walk us through the rest of it.
That says, I am the center. Everything come to me.
And it's because it has higher mass or it's heavier?
I don't know, man. Right? And
yeah, we have no fucking idea. Yeah, you just dig a little further. We have no fucking idea. It's because we made it up. That's great.
Neither do the scientists that claim it. They said there's not enough gravity to hold all of the solar system together.
Okay.
So they go, well,
Oh, there's not enough gravity to hold it all together. There's not like a finite amount of gravity. That's not how science works. It's important to me that everyone understands that gravity is a force that is created when you have enough mass, okay? And acceleration.
Dark matter and dark energy, because if there isn't, then gravity's a lie. When you have a science...
Oh, God, dude. This guy went from gravity can't be real to because dark matter and dark energy can't be fucking proven, it must be a lie. So let me explain dark matter and dark energy to the chat, because see, I was an astronomy teacher, so I can do this. Okay. So at the center of our universe, or at the center of our galaxy, there is a supermassive black hole sitting right in the middle of our galaxy. Okay. And there are things rotating around the supermassive black hole called solar systems, stars, planets, etc. Okay, we live in these solar systems, and they orbit around the supermassive black hole in kind of an arm-like pattern. There's different patterns that galaxies can have, okay, based on their gravitational field, but it kind of looks like this, and I'm sure that a lot of you have probably seen this, okay? A lot of you has probably seen this model and thought, oh yeah, no, that's what our galaxy looks like, right? And we, as a solar system, the Milky Way, we're like right here. Okay, we're like right here. All right. Okay, so because of the laws of gravity, we would think, right? Scientists would logically think that the things that are closer to the black hole are moving at a much faster speed than the things further away from the black hole, because that is how gravity works, right? The things out here would be moving at a slower speed than the things close. However, what scientists have discovered by studying the speeds of faraway solar systems in our galaxy, we look out at the distant arms, is we have discovered that these solar systems are actually moving just as fast as we are, almost identical speeds. Okay, this doesn't make sense if all you believe in is gravity. Okay, so what scientists have concluded is that there is some sort of force, some sort of outside force acting on these solar systems, which is accelerating it to the same speed that we are at, okay, to the black hole. Okay? There must be some sort of outside force. This is what we call dark matter, dark energy, this antimatter, the idea of antimatter, the idea of dark energy, right? Like this is the concept right here. The idea that this could not possibly be moving at the same speed as this if all we had was gravity. Okay? There you go. That's it explained. All right? That's the explanation.
Scientific theory, and you have 96% of it's wrong. You probably throw out the theory, but in cosmology, they go, no, we'll just make up.
It's actually interesting stuff. Yeah, again, fired teacher. Okay.
96% of it's wrong. You lie. When you have a scientific theory and you have 96% of it's wrong, you probably throw out the theory, but in cosmology, they go, no, we'll just make up something to fill in that 96%. But I borrowed 100.
No. What? No. That's not how it's working. We have a law of gravity. Gravity is not a theory, okay? It's not fucking theoretical, okay? We don't talk about Einstein's fucking theories. Well, we do, but they're different, okay? The law of gravity, okay? And then we observe something else about the natural world, and we try to explain it, okay, with a plausible explanation based on what we know so far. That is how scientific theory works, okay? That's how you hypothesize, if you will, okay? No, we can't technically prove it, but we have a fair amount of evidence.
$100 from you, and I gave you 4. I go, we're even, and you're like, no, where's the other 96? I'm like, well, there's dark dollars. Dark dollars.
That was the worst analogy I fucking ever heard in my life. That may have been the worst fucking analogy I've ever heard in my entire fucking life.
Are you good with that? Because I understand that gravity is complete and total nonsense.
That's a bold claim, though, right? For the average person.
Yeah, it's a little bold.
Ships in the horizon. The horizon is the line at which
this is gonna be good. This is gonna be good. Yeah, here we go.
Surface and the sky appear to meet.
So when somebody sees a ship appear to go over the horizon, they go, oh, that's Earth curve. But if the Earth was curved,
that's what it is.
There would be a set distance that it would have to disappear. What do I mean by that?
It's almost like there is a set distance, yeah.
The Earth is 24,901 miles around, according to...
Whoa. Did you just... Around? Let's back up.
Globe math.
According to the globe math. Hold up. Let him cook.
Is 6 feet at just 3 miles. So if you're a 6 foot tall person standing at the edge of perfectly calm water on a perfectly clear day, you should not be able to see the surface of that water beyond 3 miles because it's dipping over your physical horizon at 3 miles away. But we have pictures where we can zoom in, we can see an oil rig at 17 miles away, whatever we see.
That's fucking crazy. Hold on. One moment. You know, it's almost like the human eye has limitations. Because, get this, it's also round, and it's trying to focus light on a central point in the back of your eye. And it's almost like it's something like, I don't know, a lens that is built to see further distances could actually focus on an image that was further away. Well, golly gee, Whitakers. Get the fuck out of here.
Many things, but we can see the surface of the water beyond the oil rig. When the water is at complete and total rest, it's perfectly, measurably, testably, provably flat. We can watch a ship go over the horizon, and it looks like it disappears, but in reality, we can zoom.
But you could technically get a pair of binoculars out and still fucking see it because the binoculars are magnifying the image until it really does fall off the curve of the earth.
Back in and bring those ships back into view after they completely appeared to disappear. Things disappear because of the angular resolution limits of our eyes.
Interesting.
It's almost like he literally just disproved his own fucking theory. No shot. He literally just
because of the view after they completely appeared to disappear. Things disappear because of the angular resolution.
That is yes. Thank you. Yeah, and the lenses of your camera and the binoculars do a much better job of focusing light onto a single point very clearly.
Limits of our eyes.
Interesting perspective.
Because when you're in an Olympic-sized swimming pool, perfectly clear water, you go, we got your goggles on, you go at one end of the pool, you can't see the other end of the pool.
That is because of the distortion of the fucking water. Oh, Jesus, fuck me dead. Okay, so, oh God, it hurts so good. All right, so when you're above the water, okay, me see good. Okay, I'm trying to boil it down so that he understands. But when you're below the water, me no see no good no more. That's because you're under the water. The light distorts itself down there. That's crazy.
Why? The water's perfectly clear. Because it's not perfectly clear. It becomes more opaque over distance. The air is the same thing. Why is it that I can go out at night, take a picture of the stars?
Also true, which helps fight, which just helps with the globe theory.
And then every year on the same night, forever, I can go out and take this exact same pictures and none of the stars have changed.
As an astronomy teacher, that fucking hurt. That fucking hurt. Okay, number one, the sky looks different when you look at it every night. It does, okay? But it only moves ever so slightly, okay? Because all the different stars are moving at different speeds. The only star that doesn't move is Polaris. That's the North Star, for those of you that don't know, okay? And the reason that Polaris doesn't seem to move is because it's actually moving. It's just only wobbling back and forth a little bit. So to us, because we're so far away from it, it doesn't actually look like it's moving at all. It is moving, but the reason the North Star is used by many navigators, okay, when they're navigating using the night sky, is because it only moves slightly to the left and slightly to the right at any given point in time, because that's how its orbit works. Okay, because we're really far away, right? So like if you're looking at something, okay, that is going around, what did I just do?
When we're moving,
if you're looking at something, okay, super far away, okay, here he's got, oh good, he's got a diagram, right? If you're looking at something going around in a circle like this, okay, but then you zoom really far away, right? Like zoom really far away. Well, the further you get from that point, the further you get from this point, okay, the less and less that object is going to seem like it's moving. Right? That's what's going on with Polaris.
Moving 4.5 billion miles a year. They tell us
Hold on, let me back this up. Hold on, let me just.
none of the stars have changed. When we're moving 4.5 billion miles a year, they tell us that the Earth wobbles, right? We move 1 degree
Yeah, well, we wobble back and forth. Yeah.
every 76 years.
Yep.
In the Great Pyramid of Giza, there's also a shaft that points at Polaris. And
Yeah.
we're like, hold on, with that wobble, how's it pointing at Polaris? You know what the mainstream argument is? Well, there used to be a different North Star 2,000 years ago. We just
There probably was. It probably just burned out.
happen to live in the time where it's pointing towards this other star.
I see.
What happens when you open a pressurized can of soda? You open it, what do you hear?
Okay, so now we're on the atmosphere and gas, bro.
What's going on there?
Carbon dioxide's
Well,
exiting the can.
Well,
That is correct.
the gas that's higher pressure than the outside air is equalizing instantly.
Correct.
So you open it, so they try to equalize.
So far, we are at science. So far, we have science. Okay. What he has said to this point is correct. All right. The last like 4 seconds. No way. No fucking. All right. Go ahead.
Instantly.
Sure.
So you open it, the
right.
gas that's higher pressure
Uh-huh.
than the outside air
Yeah.
is equalizing instantly.
Sure.
So you open it, so they try to equalize. So the heliocentric model says we live on a ball surrounded by water, surrounded by air, adjacent.
For a moment, he's grasping. He's been grasping this entire time. He's been so close. And for a moment, he had it. He had it. Sanity. He grasped hold and he didn't know what to do.
To avoid. The model says we live on a ball surrounded by water, surrounded by air,
For those of you that don't know, the heliocentric model is the model that believes that we revolve around the sun.
adjacent to avoid a vacuum of space to the lowest pressure possible. Why doesn't the air all fly up? And the only answer you can come up with is, well, gravity's holding it down.
And because we know that gravity is this made-up thing that scientists have come up with that can't possibly be the explanation, the only explanation we can come up with is because gravity. Idiots. It's like saying the Earth was created in 7 days because God.
What about
It's almost like gravity is central to our entire fucking fundamental understanding of science. Because it's a law.
high up in the sky where gravity's supposed to be less? How come it's not sucking all the air up? Gas violently fills the available space. But
That is correct. But we have, again, gravity is holding the gas close to the planet. And then the ozone layer, okay, the outer layers of our atmosphere, okay, are trapping the sun's rays. Oh, this whole fucking thing.
for some reason,
Just let him cook.
How do we have a vacuum in space?
exactly.
What do you have to say to the photograph?
I love it. What? He asked him a question and he answered with exactly. Why do we have a vacuum in space? Exactly. I think from now on, when people ask me, they say, Blue, what's the best PvE class in the game? Exactly.
Satellite images that have been provided to us.
Satellite images. So what's satellite image?
No way. Look at him. He's fucking hysterical. He's laughing with him. He thinks they're laughing together. He thinks they're laughing together. It's settling him. That's so stupid. No, that's...
Provided to us.
Satellite images. So what's satellite images? Here's the blue marble that was on everyone's iPhone, and
Yeah, that is the Earth. Okay, let's go.
if you look at the clouds, made in Photoshop, right? And the guy that
They made the clouds in Photoshop. Okay. All right, I'm with you so far. I'm with you.
the guy that made this, his name is Robert Simon. He's a digital artist for NASA. He said he made it in Photoshop. 2000.
Did much of this work. Then we wrapped the flat mat around the ball. My part was integrating the surface, clouds, and oceans to match people's expectations of how Earth looks from space. That ball became famous. There is no fucking author on this statement. Jim himself could have said it. This is just a fucking screenshot of some words. I just want to point that out. This is fucking nuts.
2012 image, 2002 image. Look at the United States. How did it get so much bigger?
Oh no. Oh my god, he's looking at fucking Asia. My god, that's not America. Holy fucking shit, he actually is looking at the wrong half of the globe. Oh my fucking god. I will donate $50 right now if the YouTuber making this video tells him he's looking at the wrong side of the fucking globe. I will pay good fucking money. I will pay good fucking money. Do you understand?
Here's a 1978 2 image. Look at the United States. How did it get so much bigger?
How did it get bigger, chat? How did the United States get that much bigger?
Here's a 1978 picture and a 2017 picture, right? But what's wrong with that picture?
Well, at least you're looking at the same continent this time there, Jeff. That's good.
All the clouds are the same. So from 20...
Oh, so well, because this picture in 1978 and then this picture in 2017 are roughly equivalent.
1978 to 2017, the clouds never changed? Identical.
The clouds, that was your conclusion. You took two pictures from 40 years apart and you compared the two together and you said that the clouds have never changed. Or one, let's give him this one. Chat, let's give him this one. Let's give him this one. It's photoshopped. For sure. It's photoshopped. They made this fucking one up. This guy was feeling fucking lazy. Didn't want to create a new fucking picture. Okay. All right. So, Jeff, how do you explain the remaining 7 billion satellite photos that we have?
The same. So from 1978 to 2017, the clouds never changed? Identical.
Exactly.
I see the circled one.
That's right. That's how he would explain it.
Yeah, you're right. Why don't we have a photo of Antarctica?
Exactly.
Don't. He's so fucking good. Look at this sly motherfucker. Look at those fucking... Look at this shifty looking motherfucker. This fucking rat. There is no shot. He literally just... no way.
I see the circled one. Yeah, you're right. Why don't we have a photo of Antarctica?
Exactly.
His goal should just be to say exactly as many times as he can. That's right. Feed into it. How deep does this rabbit hole go? Not very, because we're sitting on a disc.
And if you look at Antarctica from space...
It's always clouds?
No, it's not clouds. It's cartoons. They don't even have images.
Oh, it's cartoons. They don't even have images, except for all of the satellite images that we have.
Whoa. No. Other planets.
They don't have images. Exactly.
Clouds?
No, it's not clouds. It's cartoons. They don't even have images.
Whoa. No. Other planets are spherical.
Other planets are spherical, therefore we must also be spherical. Get out of here. That's... You tried to get him with that one. Hold on. He's not... Just listen to this. This is going to be good.
This is that, then that must be this.
Have you ever looked up in the sky and seen Jupiter?
I've never even seen a planet.
Yeah. Yeah, you mean the giant big ball of gas that's floating millions of miles away from us? Yeah.
The sky, I'll be honest.
Okay, well, you have. You just didn't even notice it
Okay.
because they look like a bright star. Disney and NASA
Wait, what's a star? Wait, bring that back.
that work together want you to believe in a
Disney and NASA that are working together, okay? All right, now Disney's catching strays. Disney's catching strays, chat. Let's see it.
they look like a bright star. Disney
I would love for him to describe what a star is to me. That would just be splendid.
and NASA that work together want you to believe
Yeah.
in other planets and other worlds, okay?
Yeah.
We can zoom in on stars and planets and their pulsing orbs of energy. What
That's because they're really, and this is going to be a tough one. Let me explain it in small word. They are really far away. Did I get it? Did I lose you guys? Did I lose anybody?
What are they? Love to know. I don't know. And planets and their believe in other planets and other worlds, okay? We can zoom in on stars and planets and their pulsing orbs of energy.
Yeah.
What are they? Love to know. I don't know. You're
No idea. No fucking idea. That's just, it doesn't agree with my logic. We're going to throw that out. We're just going to get rid of that. We're just going to step that aside. Never mind the fact that the dude has a soccer ball that is a globe. I wonder if he could point to Asia for me. Probably not. Honestly, 50-50.
Your head is the sun, and it's holding onto the earth, and it's pulling it, it's letting it go fall around you, okay? Right? But I got a moon here, and this moon is going around the earth. When it comes towards the sun, shouldn't the sun kind of pull it a little bit? And when it comes around away from the sun, shouldn't it be slowed down a little bit?
Yeah. Yep. It is. That's okay. So far, so good. So far, so good. What this man just explained was tides. Thank you. Okay. You have the sun. Okay. You have the earth. Okay. And then you have the moon. Okay. And when the moon is between the sun and the earth, the sun exerts a greater gravitational pull on the moon, which pulls it away. Okay. When it gets to the other side, okay, the moon is actually a little bit closer to us and pulls the tides a little bit closer to it, right? Its gravitational pull on the earth pulls a little bit more. I'm glad that he explained that for us. Okay. So now what is his explanation? So now where is this going? Because again, so far we have science.
When it comes around away from the sun, shouldn't it be slowed down a little bit?
But the laws of inertia, right, would argue that it's stuck in this elliptical.
You're
It is an elliptical pattern.
making up things because
You're making up things. Oh, Jesus. So you're making up things because you don't understand. Okay, go, let's explain
But
to
the
us.
laws of inertia, right, would argue that it's stuck in this elliptical.
you're making up things because you're trying to defend your position, which we all.
Well, I mean,
the Globers will say that the gravity of the Earth negates the gravity of the sun. So the sun.
No, that's no. Gravity, God, it hurts so good. Sometimes, dude, you just, okay. Force equals mass times acceleration. So I'm gonna boil this down. The force is gravity. Mass, the sun, it much bigger than the earth. Okay? The sun is much bigger than the earth. Okay? Okay? So, sun gravity, no cancel earth gravity unless closer to earth.
Sun can hold on to the Earth, can hold on to Pluto.
Yeah.
But it can't affect the moon. No.
It is affecting the fucking moon. Dude, what is going on? He literally just explained how the sun affects the moon and then just said that, oh, that's all stupid because the sun doesn't affect the moon. He literally just explained it to himself. This is why I could never teach my students astronomy. It's hopeless. It's hopeless. The dude got gotten the question right and say that they failed.
Is in charge of all international flights? NASA.
Oh, Jesus. Bro, it's 1 second into the next second into the... Dude, bro, he just keeps hitting us with fucking bangers. Run it by us one more time.
Affect the moon? You know who is in charge of all international flights? NASA.
This one's gonna be good.
Whoa.
NASA is in charge of
Actually?
and they run GPS.
Not a commercial plane has flown over Antarctica?
No, none, ever.
Whoa,
And now
why?
It's almost like the atmosphere is too thin to fly there. That's crazy.
Because you can't fly over Antarctica. Look at the Earth. They'll come.
He says, look at the Earth, and it's just a fucking clock, dude. Nah.
They'll come over Antarctica, and then they'll just come back. But there's so many pilots now that have spoken out. Military and commercial pilots.
A little bit too much.
Okay.
This one's gonna send
Yeah, okay, this is... Bro, he's got a fucking projector. Let him cook.
you over the edge.
All right.
Okay?
He's got a fucking iPad. He knows what he's talking about.
No pun intended.
over the edge. Southern flights prove that the Earth is not a ball. This is
He's got a fucking soccer ball. Okay, here we go. Ready?
the World Cup soccer.
Oh.
Okay?
Yep.
They were in Doha. They wanted to go back to Buenos Aires.
Yeah,
They
but
went
that's a really long flight. So you know what I bet he's going to say? They had to stop off for fuel. Hold on. Let him cook.
to Rome to refuel. And then they went back there.
Yeah.
Why didn't they just go here?
Okay, I'll explain it. Small word. Okay, why use big word when small word do trick? Okay. Plain no go when long go. Plain no go long. But plain go short, plenty good. Okay, so plain go short, short, better than plain long go.
Because if they did, there's no place to refuel out here.
He's teaching himself.
On a flat Earth, Doha, Rome.
Nah. Nah. Nope. 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 Mm-mm. Nope. This image that he's using to explain his flat Earth is a round, top-down photo of a fucking globe. He's literally using a globe to explain it.
Buenos Aires. Taiwan to Los Angeles.
It's honestly, if you get far enough away from the fucking image, you could go from fucking India to America the other way. Yeah, if you get far enough away, everything's gonna look like a straight enough fucking line, dude. That's crazy. It's almost like that's how our eyes work, but you don't understand that. So that... honestly, all of this is starting to line up now.
Doha, Rome, Buenos Aires.
Holy...
Taiwan to
I
Los
love the fucking music, dude. The dun dun dun. Hold on, listen to the fucking music.
Doha, Rome, Buenos Aires. Taiwan to Los Angeles. They had an emergency right about here. Well, where would you land? Well, you could go to Hawaii. You might as well go to Los Angeles. Instead, they went all the way to Alaska. Okay.
Why would they do that?
Okay.
Flat Earth.
Right?
It lines up, guys. I just want you guys to remember that if you ask this guy where Antarctica is, he says here. Okay? He says fucking here. All right?
Flat Earth, Taiwan, Alaska, Los Angeles. Okay.
Holy fucking shit.
So here's an emergency. They were going from New York to Hawaii, right about here.
Yeah.
And they said we have to land, so they went to Seattle, which is like 1,000
Yeah, it's because that's like the airport wise, you know, there's a lot of reasons they'd have to go to Seattle. Yeah.
miles out of the way. They got there in record time.
They got there in record time. It's starting to make sense, guys. It's starting. It's all coming to... Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. Oh, Jesus.
New York.
This guy's good teacher should think about being a cross-country I hate you. All right, man. Just came back from smoking a bowl and saw the moon. It was clear as day. It was giant floating orb in the sky. This man is right. It's not an orb. Get out of here. We don't know what it is, according to this guy.
Seattle, Hawaii.
Who's directing the airlines to construct these flight pathways?
NASA.
Look at his face. Look at his face when he's in it. Look at his face.
Who's directing the airlines to construct these flight pathways?
NASA.
He's so fucking confident. He's so confident. He's like eager.
So here's the thing. NASA isn't a space agency. NASA is the World Intelligence Agency. Everyone.
I knew it.
Reports to them. FBI, CIA, KGB.
The Russians too?
CCP. Well, why would they lie about the shape of the Earth? What difference does it make? NASA was created right after Project High Jump when Admiral Byrd flew out in Antarctica. On the other side of the South Pole, he found land big.
What was that? What was just a fucking... Are you kidding me right now? This dude pulls up a fucking photo of a flying saucer.
When Admiral Byrd flew out.
Operation High Jump, officially titled the United States Navy Antarctic Developments Program, 1946 to 1947, was a United States Navy operation to establish the Antarctic Research Base in Little America 4. Okay.
Out in Antarctica, on the other side of the South Pole, he found land bigger than the United States, filled with resources. Look at that. From middle.
I have so many questions. 1. Who are your parents? And can I meet them too?
America. He would be in where South Africa is, or where Australia is. From Middle America. He would be in South.
So you're telling me if they sail past Antarctica, okay, if they're coming at it from this way, okay, and they sail past it, they found a continent that was bigger than North America with all kinds of resources? I wonder what this mythical place was called.
Where South Africa is, or where Australia is, and another continent the size of.
It's almost like if you sail far enough, you'll find land in any direction that you go. That's crazy.
United States that no one has ever seen or set foot upon? What does that mean? What if he went from Middle America over what they call Antarctica and then found another continent out here?
Then that would destroy our...
Was this map made 10 centuries ago? Probably. But even 100 years ago, in 1923, I'm pretty sure there were less people that thought of this than there are today. America.
Our whole worldview
We call this reverse evolution.
of reality.
Now, what if there's other civilizations here? What if these are where the controllers of the world live? Okay? What if...
I'm getting...
His fucking face, dude. Like, hold it together, man. We're getting there. Hold it together.
chills right now.
Because the reality, your soul...
This is what you do when you get really nervous, is you have a nervous tick and he's just trying to keep it together. He's just holding this together and he's actually pulling out his own hair. I could never make this happen.
is going, yes, listen, right? Get rid of your program mind. People don't realize, well, Russia would have ratted us out and this and that. They're all in it together. Everything that you know is a lie. The United Nations map, flat Earth map.
No.
International Maritime Organization, flat
No.
Earth map.
No.
World Meteorological Organization,
No.
flat Earth map.
No.
International Civil Aviation
No.
Organization. These
No. You mean the... Look at his face. Look at his face. Do you mean to tell me that they had to draw a 3D globe on a 2D piece of paper? And so they gave it the top-down... This is not a flat Earth map. This is a top-down view of the fucking globe. Notice how it doesn't actually have Antarctica on the fucking globe.
are the things that control the world. Why do they all
But I guess in his mind, yes, it does. Yes, it does.
have flat Earth maps?
Well, I don't know. Artistically, maybe they couldn't.
Artistically?
There it is. He's trying to... He doesn't want to disprove it immediately. Okay? Because, see, then this guy would know. Right? He would know that he's shitting on him. So he's got to be like, well, maybe. I don't know. It's just crazy. He's just going to toss that. Gravity.
Well, I don't know. Artistically, maybe they couldn't.
Artistically? Is that your explanation? Here, now let me ask you a question. If this is where we
Paper's two-dimensional.
live, would you call this the outer space?
Sure.
What is this? More land? Extra territory? Extra terra?
Extraterrestrials.
Yeah.
Extraterrestrials.
I also think that if all of the nations of the globe knew that there was extra territories in land just outside of Antarctica on this flat Earth, I also think that Putin and Biden and the leaders of the globe would not immediately try and go conquer those civilizations. I think that they would let them live in peace, just like the Native Americans.
From where?
Outer space.
Bingo.
No fucking way right now. He just said bingo. Hold on.
Here, now let me ask you a question. If this is where we live, would you call this the outer space?
Sure.
What is this? More land? Extra territory? Extra terra?
Extraterrestrials.
Extraterrestrials from where?
Outer space.
Bingo. So why does it matter? Then when you understand that we're actually at the center of creation, this place was built for us, and we have not...
Bingo. Exactly. Can you ask him what he thinks about evolution?
natural law which says that nobody can take our free will away. Once you understand that...
Are you legally allowed to be sitting this close to someone that's not vaccinated?
That nobody has control over you, you take your power back. You stop feeding this beast system that we're in. Globers think they know everything, but they don't know anything. And it's only for those that are willing to look and understand and
Always good to use a bell curve for it, yeah.
And see why it matters that get it. You know, once you get it, you can't unget it.
Is the Earth flat? Is gravity real? I don't even know what to think anymore. Could NASA be behind the biggest cover-up in human history? And what are they hiding behind Antarctica? Scientists, hit me in the comments section because I don't know anymore. I am
He's trying to hold it together. He's trying to keep it straight. This is take 72.
curious how deep this rabbit hole goes and where it will lead me. So I flew to Las Vegas to attend Flattoberfest, a flat Earth convention, to see who else had drank the Kool-Aid. We learned a lot.
Holy shit. He's wearing the shirt. He's one of them. He's blending in. Nice.
From Dave, but now we need to figure out, is this actually legitimate? Let's go. You go to the Flat Earth convention?
Yes, that
Oh,
one.
right on. What caused you to become a flat earther?
I was flying to Vegas and got on a flight. It was
Probably a subpar education.
like the Earth is flat, and I'm like, you're an idiot.
Sure.
So then I spent
That is the logical yeah.
like years researching it.
Okay.
And then I mental gymnastics my way to the truth. It's kind of like how Jim explained. So she is having a baby with a sperm donor. And Michael is related to this baby through delusion.
And so I think a lot of people have a hard time accepting that the government or a select few people or whatever are in control of like all this information that, you know, they're being fed lies. Set down the indoctrination of what you were told to believe and just like use your mental power.
Do you believe in a flat earth?
Mental power. You know, other people, researchers have a name for this. It's called your imagination.
No, I don't.
Do you have a response to this?
I mean, if you ever feel compelled to research the truth, by all means, you will be a lot more sold in.
This dude doesn't give a fuck. This dude is literally, he's got a beer in his hand. This bitch is crazy, bro.
Into it rather than someone telling you what to think.
With fellow flat earthers everywhere around me, I entered the convention to see if they could answer the questions flat earth Dave had. Flat earthers everywhere around me. I entered the convention to see if
they've infected my people.
they could answer the questions Flat Earth Dave had left me with.
Made it.
How you doing?
Oh, and there's NASA apparel in here? Did they allow them to sell it? Like, the fucking seats aren't even full. That's how few people believe this shit. Oh, God. No, he even has glasses, guys. Oh, no. Oh. That is not me. It's important to me that you guys believe that that is not me. You understand? I was not at this convention. I was in Las Vegas for TwitchCon. That's what I told everyone. Also, he's wearing a different shirt. It can't be me. I was in disguise.
How you doing? Dave!
Thanks for
It's Dave! Hi, Dave!
coming, man.
I feel like I'm losing my sense of reality.
No, you're gaining a sense.
That guy is fucking Amish. Hold up. Chat.
Thanks for coming, man.
I feel like I'm losing my sense of reality.
You're inside, dude. Take your fucking hat off, man.
No, you're gaining
He kind of looks crazy.
a sense of reality because on a spinning ball, there is
It's not
no
Amish? That's right. Yeah, honestly, Amish could... Yeah, no, you're
Doesn't
probably
make any
right.
sense.
None
No,
whatsoever.
You're probably right.
How many attendees do we have today?
I don't know, maybe 300-400. Maybe 400. Thank you.
Wait, what did she just say?
Attendees do we have today?
I don't know, maybe 300-400.
There's 300 or 400 people in America that believe this. The reason that they're having the Flat Earth Convention in Las Vegas is because there's not enough people on the rest of the continents put together to equal the amount of stupidity that we're going to put in this one building in the United States.
Maybe 400. Thank you.
I love your Flat Earth map.
After reuniting with Dave, I walked into the event that began with a declaration of war.
And to the trolls, I will give you the same statement I gave back in
Oh shit! And we've been had.
2015. Bringing people to your channel.
Is that? That's Crypto Zoo guy. That's Crypto Zoo guy. That's the dude that scammed like millions of people, right? Like there ain't no fucking way. Logan Paul. That's who it is. That's Logan Paul. Is he a flat earther? No fucking way. Okay, he's not a flat earther. We're okay. We're okay, chat. It says he's not a flat earther. Otherwise, he might be involved in another scam.
To make fun of flat Earth Earth is like shooting wooden arrows into a bonfire. From a distance, it looks like you're doing something. Turn exposing more and more people to our truth. And you never stood a chance.
Yeah! Okay, yeah, I have a question. First of all, I feel empowered to be here around all my flat earth brethren and sisters right now, so.
I would know the second that this guy took the microphone. I'm like, this guy is fucking trolling out of his mind.
Thank you.
They're applauding him.
Secondly, what I wanted to ask
It's okay, their perception check is not as high as ours. We graduated high school.
was I have a girlfriend, God bless her soul, who...
Why, is she dead?
She's not dead. It's worse than that. She's a glober. How can I get my girlfriend to see the light?
If a girl walked up to me and said she believed in flat earth, I would immediately make a mental decision. Is she hot enough to make this worth it? That's really the only question you have to ask. Okay.
It really depends on the circumstances. Does she have a master's degree in anything?
No.
Okay, does she have a bachelor's degree in something?
Yes.
Is it physical science?
No.
She's got a shot.
She's not educated enough yet, chat. We're good. We're good. She has a shot. You can convince her she is not educated enough. Honestly, the worst part of this burn is that he actually thinks she's got a shot even though she actually graduated high school. That the American education system actually will graduate people and give them a diploma, and then you can convince them that the earth is flat. But once they get through college, that's the cutoff. But if she majored in business, you're fine. She's still stupid. It's okay.
Did she have any family members that used to work in aerospace?
Her grandfather's a NASA scientist.
No. No, there it is. There we go. Ah, damn it. Ah, shit, right? It's over, dude. It's just,
And how old are you?
I'm 23.
Oh, dude.
He's 23?
There's so many people out there.
Let me ask you this. Is being a part of this community worth everything?
Yes.
All my friends hate me. My family thinks I'm a fool. My relationship's struggling.
Welcome to the club.
we are your people. Welcome home. Donate $50 on the way out the door.
Why do they want us to be deceived?
For only fucking 3 easy monthly payments of $19.95, we can be there for you. We can be there for you. Your girlfriend's gonna leave you. Your family's gonna leave you. Everyone's gonna call you fucking crazy. But if you pay us $90 a month, cheaper if you pay up front, $90 a month, we will be there for you.
Well, you are new. It's not what they stand to gain, it's what they stand to lose.
Oh, no, I want a deeper answer. Why? Why?
Okay.
Why are we the select few? What's so special about us?
So there's always going to be people that go against the grain. The critical thinking...
Why are you wearing a black hat indoors? I'm just going to do this. We're not close enough to see the text, but...
When we spread it, it affects other people. And yeah, it doesn't work on everybody. Probably.
It doesn't work on everybody. If they're too educated, it no work good.
Your girlfriend. Well, if she ever brings up the Dunning-Kruger effect, then, just...
Last what she said I was a victim of. I was like,
Are you serious?
yes.
Oh, yeah. All right. All right.
She's gaslighting me? Yeah, anyways, thanks.
After telling the story of my non-believer girlfriend, several flat earthers came to me telling me stories of how they too had lost relationships due to their belief belief in the flat earth.
My 18-year marriage
Okay.
ended as a result. I was able to open my eyes to some of the research and really looked into it. And as I began to try to talk to my husband about it, it just didn't work. And I got to the point where I was insulted every day or made fun of every day.
I see. So he would question.
And then I hit him 38 times in the face and he divorced me. Is bullshit. The flat earth, the entire plot ruined my life.
Your intelligence?
Yes.
I see.
And I'm a highly intelligent person. Everything I believe is
Sure.
Because once you're open to flat earth, everything else falls apart too. Don't listen to the sound bites. Look into it.
Okay. So was it worth it to break up with her?
It was me wanting to know the truth, and she thought it was like encompassing everything that I wanted to do.
Okay.
The biggest
If a woman came to me and said the earth is flat, again, you just have to make a mental check.
problem with this is to have this, you need a sun, you need this orbiting around it, you need planets around that, you need calculus, you need
Yeah,
trig.
but for this, you just need a fucking snow globe. Simpler.
You need quantum mechanics, unfathomable numbers. We can't even do it. We shrink it down to this.
While some of these ideas seemed insane, these were some of the...
It's too complicated, so we made it flat. There you go. That's all you had to say. Why use big word when small word do trick? That guy looks like Jesse Pinkman, aged 20 years.
nicest people I had ever met that almost immediately welcomed me into their community despite my skepticism.
What is the biggest thing that could convince the average person to believe in a flat
They are fucking selling bracelets that look like they were made by a 4-year-old.
Earth?
The gravity thing, you know.
What do you mean?
That it's just it's a theory.
For flat earthers to make sense of gravity, they would need a different model to explain it. If they could sell me on that, I would become a full believer.
Dave points to you as one of the biggest brains in this
Just walk in and drop your phone on the floor. Completely destroyed them.
community. I do this. What just happened?
You're more dense in the air.
Well, why don't I go?
Oh, Jesus. I also like throwing out random facts to explain things. Okay. Why is Wusa the best PvE grinder in the game? Because her hair is purple. That's simple. Okay. Why does your backpack zip up with a zipper? Okay. Because cups hold water.
Flying into the air.
Why would you?
Endlessly. Why would I not?
There's a downward electric bias that sets the direction.
Wait.
Bias. So electricity has a bias. Please tell me. Is it a democratic bias or is it more communistic in its thinking? Which way does it lean?
What?
And then there's a positive electric gradient as you increase, and then it goes down to equalize. It sets the up and down.
Won't that same force hold the air down to the earth if it's a ball?
Why does it not affect the air? That's a good question, actually.
No one said anything.
Yeah, that's kind of weird the way you described it. It seemed like there was some sort of force that was holding us here.
Everything's being pulled down. There's a downward electric gradient, so that gives you downward pressure.
Turn that into layman's
The
terms.
higher you go, the more
Yeah, give me that like I'm 5 years old. Do it again.
positive charge there is in the air.
Why?
Because that's the way that the world works, man.
What's pulling you?
Oftentimes when people don't understand what they're talking about, they will just throw out scientific words after a few prepositions and pronouns. And they will hope there's like an internal coin flip going on about whether or not you understand those scientific words. Okay. He threw out positive, negative, gradient, bias. Just keep hitting them with generic scientific terms and hope they are as uneducated as you are and don't know what those words mean. Current, that's right.
To follow the
Honestly, if I walked up to somebody that was wearing a wooden flute that he probably got from the dollar store and was also wearing a doctor's outfit, doctor's coat, I would probably immediately know that this guy knows what he's talking about.
The Earth, if you're already free from gravity, and the Earth is going, why are you following the Earth? What other force propels you to follow the Earth?
You out in space and you're just hanging there by yourself, and Earth is going through.
But I'm not just hanging out in space. But if I was, that's exactly what would be happening. I would be following the Earth around in a circle. Unless I was, of course, too far from it, in which case I would be orbiting the thing that was biggest that was close to me.
The galaxy is 666 miles out.
If you're already free,
You came here for one reason. What was that?
To not learn nothing.
I'm learning. What are you talking?
That was the perfect way of saying that. You're not gonna learn nothing. You belong here.
Did you learn anything?
Wait, what if I didn't?
That means that you're here for an agenda.
answer my question. Listen, bro.
Did he just say the word agenda? This fucking liberal.
Concentrate.
Yeah, okay, sorry. He's distracted, yeah.
Just concentrate, all right? What other force is pulling you to follow the Earth?
Between the actual attractive force between the molecules.
Yeah, but how did you measure it?
I don't have to measure
Yeah,
it.
but neither do I have to. I don't have the time or decades to understand every field of science, right? We're relying on some level of expertise beyond us. Do you trust someone else who did the test for you?
Absolutely.
Why would you do
World
that?
records. Because I know people that have personally done it.
Doesn't that sound like just a foundation of science, believing scientists have done the same experiments?
The more questions
That is literally the foundation of everything in science. Yes. The scientific method. Is your experiment repeatable?
I asked, the less the flat Earth made sense.
Tyler,
Yeah, it's almost like the scientific method has some basic steps. Make an observation. Okay. The Earth. I don't even know what observation they made, but we're just going to say Earth flat. Earth gravity, no go. Then you have to make a hypothesis. Earth flat. Then you have to make an experiment. And for this phase, I'm just going to put a question mark. Okay? Because he really didn't know. Okay? Then you have to draw a conclusion after analyzing your results. Okay? But most importantly, all of this shit has to be repeatable. Okay? And the reason it has to be repeatable is so that crazy people don't make some dumb fuck-ass results up and then go around trying to spread fake science.
I believe that you are actually looking for the truth.
I am. It's hard to understand.
I know. It's not that hard.
Do you guys ever go back to being a glober?
Oh, hell no.
Yeah, I don't think.
Look at this fucking specimen on the left. Look at this fucking shit. Holy shit. He's bald too. And he's got glasses. I'm halfway there. That's probably why they had to have it at this convention center. It's far enough away from a school.
I think I can now. No way. Some people will just never see it. Like, no matter what you present to them.
Some people just don't care.
Do you guys believe 9/11 was a false flag?
Oh, absolutely.
Do you believe the moon landing is fake?
Look at his shirt.
It seems like a common thing among these flat earthers is that they had no trust.
Oh yeah, that's a probe. Yeah,
faith
that's a probe. Yeah.
in the government or science.
Take it a little deeper than that, where I think that all these things that they push on the media are completely fabricated.
The belief in one conspiracy led to the belief in another.
Moon landing, not because you
It's Jesse Pinkman 20 years from now.
can't land a rocket on a disk of light.
I realized flat Earth was the tip of the iceberg.
What did he just say?
Conspiracy led to the belief in another.
Moon landing, not because you can't land a rocket on a disk of light.
That is true. You can't do that.
realized Flat Earth was the tip of the iceberg with a blatant rejection of critical thinking at the bottom. These people were the select few in on the world's largest secret, while everyone else was a fool.
So it is possible for human beings to move in 5 dimensions, but not only that, our science needs to be kicked up several notches higher, because that will help everyone.
Ironically,
that will help everyone understand the Olympic grade gymnastics that we have done here to draw these conclusions.
This convention had reconverted me into a glober.
I can tell you're up to something. Me? We're trying to learn the truth. Yeah, I think you're real genuine. You look like if date was a person. Oh, thank you.
What the fuck did he just say? Who the hell walks up to someone and says that? Is this a joke?
A glober.
Yeah, I can tell you're up to something. Me? We're trying to learn the truth. Yeah, I think you're real genuine. You look like if date was a person.
This is coming from a guy that every single year awaits Dale Earnhardt Jr. coming out of retirement and winning the Daytona 500.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Why are you so upset? Because you're a phony. I'm a phony? You're a phony. Oh, okay. Okay, walk away. Oh, I'm walking away because I said... Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. He's going to fuck around and find out now. Oh, hold on. Let him go. Oh, shit. Oh, he was pissed. Oh, he's pissed.
Okay. No, you're like 2 feet taller. You knocked me out. I'll beat you in a...
Let me just listen to this exchange.
Because you're a phony. I'm a phony? You're a phony. Oh, okay. Okay, walk away. Oh, I'm walking.
It took him that long to realize what he said. Look at the fucking mental brain power. Look at this. Hold up. Let
okay.
Let him cook.
Walk away.
He says, walk away. He's right here. Okay, he's right here. You know he heard that. Let it process. Let it go through his fucking head. Hold on. Let him cook. Let him cook. He's lagging. Oh, there the light went on. You saw it. It took a little longer than the normal people. But honestly, in terms of the people standing in this room, let's take the bald people out for a moment, because we know they are all geniuses. Okay? Compared to the rest of the people standing in this room that are not bald, he's probably got better ping than everyone else in the room. If you catch my drift.
Oh, I'm walking away because I said... Oh, okay. Okay. No, you're like 2 feet taller. You knocked me out.
Look, he could knock me out. Look at him. He just hits him with a fact. I could do that. Look at it. He's like, I'll
beat you in a rap battle. I believe you.
I don't think that you could, although you are both white, so.
Interesting.
Did he just walk away?
Rap battle. I believe you. Interesting.
Got him. Got him.
Question. Okay, so I just want to say great presentation, by the way. And secondly, I came here initially as a flat earther, but after talking to all of you, more particularly the ginger, who said I looked like if date was a person, want to give him a shout out. I've come to conclude that the earth is a sphere, and I will give anyone $1,000 right now outside if you can prove me wrong. Yeah.
And none of them walked outside to do it.
$1,000. $1,000.
Go home to your loving parents, idiot. The fuck was that, man? You can't come up with any better chat PvP than that?
Come on the flat earth. Trolling. I'm not trolling.
What are you doing here? What the hell are you doing here?
There's a mountain of evidence.
Yeah, let's hear it.
You don't
Oh god, dude. He also looks like, oh man, why are they all the same?
see it, you're blind. Not everybody's got the mental
Set aside for a moment that he's bald, okay? Because that is irrelevant.
capacity to really see it.
So wait, hold on. You were a flat earther, but now you're not? That doesn't make any sense.
Absolutely.
You can't prove a closed mind.
I was gonna let you pass, but that was kind of a crazy move he did in there to get some good footage in your.
Oh, you got me, you little rat. Oh, shit. He's fucking pissed. Bro.
video? Are you going to end with where they can find more information, or are you going to leave that?
All right, tell the viewers.
If you want more information, go to flatearthdave.com. Don't believe anything that you heard in this video from him or from me or from anybody else. Go verify it yourself.
Also,
all right. All right. This does not look like a Ponzi scheme. This does not look, on my first impression, this does not look like it's a pyramid scheme of any kind. I'm just going to say that right now. Welcome to the Flat Earth Podcast. Click to view. All right. Why wouldn't you just put it on YouTube? There's an app. Friend Finder Live Counter. That's not accurate. This number is bogus. I do not have that many friends. Delete your search history. Flat Earth, Sun, Moon, and Zodiac Clock app. Your solution to Google censorship. By Blue Water Bay. I am not in any way associated with anything that goes on here in this. There is no Blue Water Bay. I have no association. I am Blue Squadron. It is not me. It was not me in the video that we saw with the bald guy with the glasses and the shirt and stuff. That was also not me. I definitely did not create this app, and I am not one of these people. Flat Earth Clothing Shop. Flattoberfest 2023. It was the fucking weekend of... Oh, Jesus. It's the weekend of TwitchCon. It was in the same city. The weekend is TwitchCon. It's there. I did not go to TwitchCon. It didn't happen. I was here. I was streaming.